The following is a special presentation of the City of Denton and DTV.
See the light of a new day dawning.
When we ask the question, what matters most? Do we think enough about our community and each other? Have we considered safety, growth, and environmental stewardship, and the effect of today's decisions on tomorrow's Denton?
The City of Denton Strategic Plan is an action-oriented roadmap that will help the city achieve its vision. The plan is a culmination of input from the community and many months of work by the City Council and city staff. It defines who we are, where we want to go, and how we plan to get there. To implement the plan, we must be transparent, deliberate, and performance-driven. Only then will our strategic plan be sustainable, productive, and successful.
I love Denton because I think it's an extraordinary community.
I love Denton because we come together.
I love Denton because it has a small town feel to it, but it's like a big town at the same time.
The foundation for the City of Denton strategic plan is the 5 long-term key focus areas: organizational excellence, public infrastructure, economic development, safe, livable, and family-friendly community, and sustainable and environmental stewardship. Key focus area number 1 is organizational excellence. By communicating effectively with our citizens as we deliver a high level of customer service, we must also develop and retain our best and brightest. We are committed to financial transparency and open data, and managing those resources responsibly.
As a fiduciary, you act for the benefit of the beneficiary, and I think as a government entity and employees and volunteers for that entity, we owe it to the beneficiaries, which are the public, to act in a prudent manner regarding their money and make sure that they receive the full benefit of their money.
Denton's in a strong financial position. We have a long-term bond rating of AA+, that's just one notch below AAA. We're a growing community, we're in Texas, we have a strong economy, so that's our luxury.
We have a lot of good people who work for the City of Denton, a lot of good people.
The interface between employees and our citizens, which are customers, is so important. That's oftentimes people's only interaction on a face-to-face basis with their city and how their tax funds are being used. So it's essential for that interaction to be efficient, helpful, courteous, everything that you would want it to be.
I love Denton because it's a great place to raise a family.
I love Denton because of its diversity and energy.
I like Denton because of the music scene here.
Key focus area number 2 is public infrastructure. While planning for long-term resource acquisition, our utilities will continue to provide reliable service, ensuring operational sustainability. As we manage our drainage infrastructure, the city is improving our streets and committed to broadening our mobility options.
It creates healthier citizens because they're more active. It creates cleaner air because there's less automobiles being driven. It puts less wear and tear on the streets because a 200-pound person and bike doesn't have anywhere near the wear and tear that a 2,500-pound car has.
Between the water plant, the wastewater plants, the water sewer lines, we have more than $1 billion in assets in that infrastructure. If you look at the roadways, they are in excess of $1 billion. In terms of managing it, we have to be able to look at the larger picture. We have what we call computerized maintenance management system, CMMS, and we use that for water lines, sewer lines, for road work, for drainage work. So we have database very extensive going 10, 15 years. Any work we did on any road, any water line, any sewer line, we have in the database.
Our goal is to do the best job we can providing electric service to the citizens of Denton at competitive rates, and also take the council emphasis on renewable energy and take it as far as we can.
I love Denton because it's full of good people doing an outstanding job.
I love Denton because of the community.
I love Denton because of the atmosphere.
I love Denton because she loves Denton.
Key focus area number 3 is economic development. As we update the current Denton Development Code, our economic growth path will identify, leverage, and maximize value, continuing to promote Denton as a destination.
Well, you want to grow as a city, and certainly in the state of Texas, we are going to grow whether we like it or not. We're one of the fastest growing states, one of the fastest growing areas. So what you want to decide is, how do you want to grow?
We're spanning the range from small companies to the largest companies, and our staff is there to assist no matter the size of the business, because we want everybody who's interested in starting up or moving to or expanding in Denton, Texas, to know that we value them and that we're here to help them.
If you were to ask our citizens, is they like our city because we're different than your average Texas suburb city. We obviously, around the center of our town square, it's very independent, it's funky, it's got a lot of class and culture to it. Obviously, the music and the arts are a big part of that. So I think for us as policymakers and as citizens to look at that and say, how do we continue putting those big planks that makes us unique and interesting to folks central and not become homogenized and just look like everyone else?
And it's good to be alive.
I love Denton because of the square.
I love Denton because of the small town community.
I love Denton because the music here is second to none.
I love Denton because it's bike friendly.
Key focus area number 4 is safe, livable, and family-friendly community. While promoting and supporting our libraries and parks, we are bound to culture, education, and stronger neighborhoods. The City of Denton is also committed to providing the most effective delivery of emergency response.
Public safety is very important for us at the City of Denton. Not only do we work in the City of Denton, but we also live here. Public safety, for us means that when we have our officers arrive on scene, they're not there just as officers, but they're there to take care of the community and serve and protect.
It's the most important job I have. There are so many people, dedicated people. And you know what their job is? To go out and keep us safe. Their job is to protect us. Their job is to help us when we're in trouble. When you dial 911, you want to make sure somebody is there.
Since 1874, the City of Denton Fire Department has been committed to safety and customer service. That commitment is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
With growth comes increasing complexity and challenge, but we can't lose sight of what makes it a place that both citizens and businesses want to call home. Denton is a safe, livable, and family-friendly community.
I love Denton because of the shopping.
I love Denton because of the square and the people.
I love Denton because it's very diverse and very expressive.
Key focus area number 5 is sustainable and environmental stewardship. We must assure that our conservative consumption of water, our use of energy, and the responsible treatment of waste are effective, ensuring our natural resources will be efficiently utilized to meet our growth.
Everybody breathes the air. Everybody drinks the water. What can we do as an organization so that we are minimizing our impacts on our air and all of the things that kind of tie to that associated with utilities and municipal operations?
We need to definitely think about being sustainable. And when we do that, I think that we're showing a great respect for future generations. I think when we make decisions that are just based on what we need and what our generation, it's a very disrespectful way of going through life.
I love Denton because of how people come together.
I love Denton because it's home.
I love Denton because of the music.
Denton is an exceptional city offering diverse choices in employment, lifestyle, and neighborhoods. From the millennials living downtown to the Robeson Ranch retirement community. Denton offers everyone the opportunity to find their community. Building upon our heritage, leveraging our assets, and promoting sustainable growth, we will realize our best tomorrow. Working together, we can achieve the goals and objectives of the strategic plan and be proud to call Denton home.